From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
It's been a whirlwind since the Amerikaners. We have a new term for them here in South Africa. The Afrikaners are now called the Amerikaners. Ever since they've landed, the political dynamics between the global North and South have shifted. Not only is it blatant racism thrown in our faces, but it's a constant reminder that the global South will forever be undermined and used like toilet papers. It is such a toxic relationship that we have with America currently. I mean, when they need minerals, it's all roses and doves. But when they want certain policies implemented in our democratic societies to favor them, they are violent. I'm aware that many African Americans have expressed concern and criticisms online regarding the acceptance of Boers as refugees, particularly given the Boers' historical connection to apartheid and white supremacy in South Africa. Now, on social media platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, there's been a wave of responses from Black Americans, especially those in historically conscious and politically active communities. Now, the messages often follow a core theme, and the theme is, don't bring your shit over here. We won't tolerate it. We are a different kind of blacks. We're a different breed of blacks, and you will learn the hard way. 1. African Americans are warning Boers that the racial dynamics in the US are not what they are used to, and that racist attitudes will be confronted directly. The idea is simple. You can't bring apartheid energy to a country that's still reckoning with its own legacy of slavery and Jim Crow. 2. Many African Americans see that the Boers as being used as pawns in a white nationalist project and are warning that once the political usefulness runs out, they won't be protected from the harsh reality of American racial capitalism and gun culture. In other words, they are being brought in under a lie, and reality will humble them fast. 3. You are walking into a country that knows what white supremacy looks like. There is a difference between subtle systemic racism and the open institutionalized oppression Boers benefited from in apartheid South Africa. African Americans are calling it out. Don't come here expecting to be congratulated for surviving democracy. You are not victims. You are uncomfortable with equity. 4. They see the hypocrisy. The broader black community is also shining a light on the blatant double standard that black and brown refugees from places like Haiti, Sudan, or Honduras are denied entry or mistreated, while white South Africans are welcomed with open arms based on unproven claims of persecution. Check out this clip.
The devil works hard, but Elon must work harder.
Trust and believe. If they boarded that flight with the belief that they're going to come and take some farmland from some Americans, if those white Afrikaners boarded that flight with the belief that they're going to take some farmland from any American, white or black, they don't know Americans.
South African Afrikaners moving to America as refugees, but to be honest, just give them like a week tops, maybe 2 weeks. They're going to come over to America and they're going to realize, Jesus, it is expensive over here, and my money is not as long as I thought it was. And then they're going to get really mad because they're going to be broke over here, and they're going to see black faces doing better than them than they ever will be in America.
The Africans that are fleeing to America as refugees, that ain't gonna work. I moved to South Africa. Let me tell you, I had met these people. When I came here, I had no idea these kind of people even existed on the earth. I felt like I was in a time warp taking me back to the 1800s.
Y'all, don't worry about these white South Africans coming here. They about to be the new help. You heard me. They are about to be the new help.
The Afrikaners that's coming into the U.S. are coming to Idaho and Alabama, California, Michigan, New York,
Alabama,
some other places.
Alabama. Lord help. You better not be talking to these people. They're not running into no black people. They gonna be missing. New York. I'm pray for them now. You sitting right in the parking lot of a church.
Well, what about Idaho?
They'll be right at home.
Yes, the warnings are loud and clear. African Americans aren't buying the victim narrative, and many are already preparing to challenge racist behavior if and when it shows up, whether in communities, workplaces, or even churches. They will call your asses out. They are not the slap tigers of South Africa. Do you know what's a slap tiger? A sleeping tiger. They are not the black South Africans that will just roll over and take it. Turn the other cheek after you've slapped them. No. These are a different breed of black people. They know who they are. They are confident in their skin color. They do not waver. They do not shake and waver in the face of racism. No, they confront it head on. Why do you think that white Americans have to go hard when it comes to being racist to black Americans? Why do you think they have to go hard? Because they are not easily shaken. They are not like black South Africans where you call them the K racial slur word. Now it's, they're crying, they're running, they're bitching, they're mourning, but never really confronting it. No. These ones are going to slap you. These ones are going to slap you nasty. These ones are just going to kill you. These black people, these black Americans, they're just going to shoot you. They don't have time to be chilling and sitting and just laying it and taking it. No. They've overcome slavery, Jim Crow, and the hardships of living in modern day America. They are currently going through that. They've overcome struggles to be bullied by Boers from Brakpan and Bronkhorstspruit. And by the way, newsflash, black Americans, just in case you didn't know, you heard it here first on the African Diaspora News channel, those are not even farmers. Those are parking lot valets. You guys call them valets. You know, the ones that help you park or find a parking spot in hotels or shopping centers. Those are those ones. And also they say that they are, the Trump administration saying that they are bringing a Boer or South African Boers in America to even out the workforce, to even out the workplace, to bring in extra muscle, to bring in farmers that will increase the food surplus. Or they'll increase food production in America so they don't have to import from African countries. They're bringing in knowledgeable farmers. Child, these people are not even educated. They're not even farmers. They wouldn't even tell you how to plant a rose. You got the rotten bunch. Farmers, real farmers are still here in South Africa. They're not going anywhere. They will never leave their large land, their vast lands, their large farmlands to be refugees in a church in Arizona or Ohio or Alabama, wherever shit show they're going to be placed at. Do you think that the real farmers are going to leave this arid land, this vast, beautiful farmlands that they can do as they please? The racist society that's giving them preferential treatments, first-class treatments, to go live in tents and churches in America, to be told by black Americans that you are nothing, to be told by black Americans in their faces, to see the confidence of black Americans every day. Do you think they want to do that? So those ones that are in America, they've been played. They've been played. Those, you guys got the rotten bunch. You guys got the nannies and the garden boys. At least put them to good use. Let them work those plantations. They will never own those plantations. They came under the false narrative that they're going to own plantations. No, sweetheart. You are going to work and pick cotton from those plantations. You will wish your old life back. your old silly, dull life from Brakpan and Bronkhortspruit. So, Black Americans, work them for us. Give us the justice we deserve. We never got to work them. Work them for us. Work them this side. Do it for us. One more time for the African diaspora across the globe. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.